day, lovely day. Kinfo. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair, come over here to the round table. We about to break it all down. So we about to break bread right now. So look, when a motherfucker wanna let you go, you let go. Cause the longer you hold on, the more it's gonna hurt you. And honestly, the whole is your idea. You really need to take into consideration working on with these ideas. We really only let ourselves down as we create unfair expectations of what we think should be. But in reality, things don't work like that. You can't just imagine yourself into a situation. You can't just imagine that people would be who you think they should be. And honestly speaking, you gotta take that shit up with your ego. As I keep saying, this brain is not only filtering out our thoughts. This brain works for us. It absorbs information and as well, it's waiting on you for the criteria on which information to filter out. So if you don't know what to filter out, and you just keep on letting these things go straight to your ego or go straight to your mouth, and you blurt them out, then it's no wonder that you keep on finding yourself in situations where you think you calling somebody else out. And truth be told, you only showing your hand. You only showing that person, hey, I only appreciate you from this standpoint. In the moment that you step outside of this box, I don't want nothing to do with you. And quite frankly, that's not being at a place that you accept somebody for them. You know, we usually say we love somebody for who they are, but in essence, that's one and the same. So, in order to love, you have to accept somebody for who they are. In order to, in relationships, we don't even get to that point. Nobody's sitting down saying, look, this is what I can bring to the, is that good enough? Or is that something you can work with to add to? I feel you ancestors around me. Is that something you would like to add to? And in that sense, it becomes a thing of y'all working together and gradually becoming in sync as almost seamlessly to one, to be a sense of oneness to everybody around you. Because when they see this person, they think about you. Or when they hear this person talking, they think about how you told them the same shit. So, truth be told, it's no different. It's no different than a group of friends that get together and over time they rub off on each other to the point they develop their own way of speaking to each other, their own way of moving. So I encourage you to pay attention, man. Pay attention to the nonsense that we've been given and told as reality. When the truth be told, a lot of that shit just meant to maintain your ego. Meant to maintain your ego. Make us feel like we more than what we are. Most of all, keep us from even recognizing who we really are. Because in reality, a lot of the things that we call ourselves doing, a lot of the things we call ourselves making of importance, really ain't. It's really not more important than the self-fulfillment that comes from really being in tune with yourself and knowing what's what. So it's time to take that opportunity to see what's really inside you. And a lot of times we find this out through, cooperating or cohabitating with another individual. We find out whether or not we have the patience or the tolerance that, we think that we display on the regular. But the way things are playing out in this world show totally different. It shows a lack of compassion. People only want what they can get up out of folks. And when they can't get nothing else out of folks, they discard them in so many different manners. Like I said, man, when people want to let you go, you got to let go. Because it's only going to hurt you. It's only going to hurt you that much more when they finally do decide to stop letting you hold on and let you really see that the whole time you wasn't holding on to them. You was holding on to you. You was trying to save face. All that love you thought you felt from them, that was really you. That was really you. All that love that you felt like y'all shared together, that was really you. That was really you. We need to recognize that most people do not get, when it comes to relationships, that person that you with is merely a catalyst for you to see what you made of. And some people just happen to be the proper catalyst to bring it up out of you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't realize we care until we get something that we feel like worth caring for. Yeah. So when that person come along and make you feel like you got something worth caring for, realize even when that time is over and gone, you still gotta care for yourself. So often, a lot of us ain't caring for ourselves. So when people see us, starting to pick ourselves up, the people that we with, a lot of times, they can't stomach it. They can't take the fact that, oh man, you better than yourself. Shit, if you better than yourself, it's only a matter of time before, I really won't have nothing that I can say about you. I really won't have nothing over you. Because too often people be ruling over us by leverage. You show your hand, you show people that you appreciate them for certain things. And some people will turn around and be like, you know what? Since you appreciate me so much, I bet you don't want to lose this. So I know you're going to do anything just to ensure that you don't lose me. And honestly speaking, that's not the position that you want to be in. That's not the person that you want to be with. Because that person is simply going to drag you along for the ride. Because they see it in your eyes that you innocent. You precious. Let me hang on for the ride. See what I'm saying? A lot of people dealing with us, it's almost like we got a beacon on us. The fact that we got a pure heart, it's like it just lights up. Just lights up a room. And people like, man, everything you talking about sound good. Don't get me wrong, they gonna fuck with these other niggas too. But guess what? When your light shine through, it ain't gonna be nothing they can do. Ain't gonna be nothing they can do. But sit there and say, dang, you know what? I know I've been kicking it with such and such. I know I've been on some, but man, I'm trying to see what that's talking about. And most people, once they get to a certain age, they begin to wake up and start to think like, you know what? I'm tired of playing games. I'm tired of acting like I don't care when I do. It's time for us to say that to ourselves. Because all we doing is masking our feelings for who? How you doing? Masking our feelings so other people can say, you know what? I told you bro don't care. Or I told you she don't care. And all the while, you torture within because you know you care. We live in a society where they tell you, don't show your feelings. You too sensitive. Why you so emotional? Why you not sensitive? Why you don't show your feelings? Why you not emotional? Why? Because you more worried about what other people think about you than going through the emotions that you obviously supposed to go through. Remember, our emotions is like the thermostat. If you don't like how that shit feel, the only way to change the temperature is do some inner work and do it for real. Ain't no tiptoeing around it. If you really want freedom, you gotta tap in. Cause you will find out. It's a whole universe within. But we keep looking outside of ourselves for answers and wonder why we can't find it. Just like our body uniquely makes certain things just for us, our body uniquely has solutions just for us within. But you have to tap in. Stop asking people questions just to try to get justification to not do what you know you're supposed to do. Don't get me wrong. It do come a point where, sure, you want to get people to confirm what you know you're supposed to do. As far as I'm concerned, you'll get that confirmation when the work is done. You will get that confirmation when the work is done. You feel me? And that confirmation will come in the form of people letting you know. You remember when you did XYZ, man? I was able to take care of my children, bruh. Because it can't be just you doing things for the upliftment of you so people can say, man, look at such and such out here. Like, come on, bro, you're going to create hidden enemies that way. You're going to hit somebody hard in the wrong way when you could just go about moving in such a manner that everybody feels respect. You know, sometimes you just got to pull a man to the side and say, you know what, bro, I really appreciate you asking me because I'm glad I could be of service. But you know what, next time, pull me to the side. Let nobody know what we talking about. So you can see the real brotherhood that flows between you and me. I don't need nobody to know what we got going on. You feel me? All I need for you to do is take this money and build your family up. And I say that because I remember when a good friend of mine, my brother Marcel, man, I ain't know what was gonna happen, bro. I ain't know how I was gonna make it happen. My brother showed up, so I paid it forward over and over. Hit me up. I show up. Y'all drop a comment. Say what's up. Because I'm letting you know what's up on my end. We about to start the creative solutions. What they call it? Sector of the Blacks Rehab. I would love for all of y'all to be able to take part. So what we'll start off doing is people post questions in the chat. You don't necessarily got to post them while we live because sometimes those go away. But make sure you post them in the comments once the live is posted after the fact. But like I said, put forth issues that you may feel like you can't resolve, as well as issues that, make sure they're important to you. Because that's going to give us the energy, to see it through and make sure we do what we capable of doing, responding to our abilities. I love you as myself. As we are one, there ain't nothing you can do about it. Because it's already done. It's already done. See, we still out here getting our walk in. Y'all start keeping track of these walks. The fact, I try to start coming out here and walking with me. Get you a morning walk in every day before you do anything. Feel me? Maybe hit that flow stretch. But after that, trying to stretch your legs out. Start your day with a success. And even when things try to go wrong, you already up. As well as you got the energy and the confidence to overcome the adversity. So, Always put yourself ahead of the current. You don't want to be like that which is dead that goes with the current. You see what I'm saying? Gotta go against that grain. One, to develop strength. Two, in order to create waves, sometimes you gotta make a splash, Kinfo. Sometimes you gotta make a splash. And when they trying to play you off, sometimes you gotta get on their ass. But be that as it may, be woman or be man enough to learn from any mistakes or mistakes. As far as I'm concerned, it's all a learning experience. And it's all a learning experience to make us what? Better. It's all a learning experience to remind us of our Godhood, our true self. You know, we can get caught up in just our human existence. And even that, you know, at a certain point, it's just like goals. Once you knock off one goal, it's time to the next. So once you learn certain things about yourself, it's time to learn the next thing and the next thing. I said, people want to let you go, or when things let you go, let it go. But just keep your eyes peeled for what life will reveal next. What's up with it, bro? As you know, with this life, it's ups and downs, rise and falls, laughs and cries. But it's those who can endure all things that will figure out the creative ability to find a solution no matter what they going through. So, that being said, Kinfo, let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair, come over here to the round table. We about to break it all down. We about to what? We just broke bread right now. Peace.